Napoleon Total War, Part 7, Russia. In this episode, you're going to see me take out my aggression against the AI in England, because I've pretty much had it with the English turning on me. In this episode, you can see I've already taken Scotland and Ireland. I have an army in northern England. I'm going to need to get another army into southern England to make a run against London. So that's going to be the first part of this. The other part of this is I'm, in this episode, going to make a run against Paris in France, try and take it and keep it. Up until this point, I've been looting it and acquiring money to build up infrastructure. I'm at the point now where I'm ready to take it. So I'm just doing some positional changes in Scotland at this point before I move into southern England and go for London. This is the second army I'm going to bring over. It has one of my better generals with it and a army that's a little more battle tested. So they're going to come over, land in southern England, disembark, and hopefully move quickly on London. Cuirassier, 12-pounders, line infantry. That's the makeup of the army. Okay. The AI for the French continues to re-invade southern France, trying to retake the provinces in southern France. What you're seeing me do here is just to do a quick save because I'm not sure what the outcome of this next move of mine is going to be. I'm going to try and move against Hanover with that Russian army, but I'm not quite sure what's in Hanover. One thing I found out is if you have a single army hiding in the woods, it's better than having an agent in a city, because a single soldier hidden in the woods will tell you everything that's in an army as it passes by. An agent in a town or city is only going to give you a portion of what's in the army there. The English are attacking my army before I can move on them. That's not good. Hopefully we win this. It's got a lot of, looks like fencibles. Okay. No actual general, which is good. So I think we win, and we do. Okay, they're back in London. They've replenished their ranks, which isn't good for me. Alright, now we gotta bring our troops down and make a run on it. Here we are, we're making a run on London right now. They're damaged, but not that much. How do we do? Not so good yet. Right now we have it under siege. Gotta get that other army down here quick. So we'll bring these smaller units down first and basically let them scout, per se, just by moving down. And hopefully they'll reveal where the rest of the British armies are in England so that I can march the second army down here without it running into an army and being destroyed. How'd we do? So far, pretty good. Okay. If you hear any background noise, like what sounds like little bells or squeaking, that is the new puppy in the house playing with toys. That's Greta. Let's see what else we have going on here. All right. Back to Northern Europe. Make a run on Hanover now, and we'll find out what's in there. If we're outclassed, we're gonna have to retreat. All right, here we go. Let's see what they have. good cav, good artillery, line infantry, light infantry, grenadiers. And the way the game plays, though, I'm not going to win that battle. If I auto-resolve, I'm going to have to retreat. It's just got 4 units of light infantry. Wow. Okay. Yeah, we'll retreat. Okay. And then the French left Hanover and came after me. And I was lucky enough to auto-resolve and beat them. One of the reasons for that was they didn't have as many troops when they left. Here's the English now countering against the smaller Russian armies that I have. Basically forcing them to deploy and fight me. This is not good. Well, we have no choice. We have to fight or auto-resolve. As I said, auto-resolve, just see what happens. Now, maybe we retreat. I'm not sure which one we did there. Here comes the English again. That's a full army against a full army of mine. That's a slightly weakened English army. We won that on the auto-resolve. Alright, so now we still have not taken London. Ouch. They've been beaten up. This is not going to be fun. But they pulled the army out, and that was to my benefit. Okay. Loot, loot, loot. Take the money and build us up. That's what I say. Bring that other army down now. I don't want to have this army stuck in England. Killed here. Still a couple of English armies here. So they're going to need to get all the way down here. Alright, what else we have there? What do they have left there? That's not so much. Okay, we have a chance to burn London to the ground. Depends on what the AI does with the English army in southern England. And as you can tell, the AI does not play smart from a dollar value point. It spread its armies out. It went whole army after a guy. It just doesn't make logical sense. Okay, here we are. We're starting to prepare to pull our troops out. And all the English armies are away from London. Wow. That's a nice thing. Making sure everything's burning. Okay. A lot of English troops with generals. They could move on London right now and take it back if they wanted to. If the AI was smarter than it is. So I need to tie those armies down right now. I'm going to force them to stay in position by engaging them with smaller forces. And that will diminish their movement, and hopefully it'll be enough so they can't move on London. And I'm attacking all 3 of them. It's sacrificial. Forces battle deployment for them. I really don't need those tiny little 3 armies. It's not something I need to keep. Okay, so far so good. Alright. Let's get our troops out of there. That army will go first. Save the better general. Good. They made it. No problems, because the English Navy is still sailing out here somewhere. Yeah, if I was playing England, that would have never happened. Okay. Bring in another army. This is the one that used to be up in Hanover. I'm bringing it down to help in my attack against Paris. There's no way I can fight that off, so here's my other army. Let's get them out of there. Bring them home too. The one thing you're not seeing here is that relatively soon after I did that to the English, they asked for peace, which was good. One less thing to worry about. Back in, looks like Paz Duoc again. Nope, that's Provence Marseille. There's no way I was going to keep that. But this is what I mean about the AI keeps trying to retake southern France. Okay. England is officially burned to the ground. Yay. So awesome. Makes me happy. It's going to set the English back. There's the peace treaty. Okay. Now we're going to turn our eyes to Paris. As I've basically been fighting in Paris, in England, near Germany, in southern France, basically all over the place with only a handful of armies. Okay. It's an okay army. Okay, they're going to move basically to the south towards Paris. That'll give me 3 armies to make my run against Paris, which should be enough. I've in other games done it with 2.5, but this will be 3, so it's pretty much a guarantee. This is me preparing to retake Marseille. Basically Provence. And as you can tell, I'm just not jumping armies in front of armies. I don't want to lose out on movement. Just moving very cautiously. And this will be enough to retake this. They don't have any good troops, so peacefully occupy that. Here's the armies moving south. Here comes the 3rd army. You just saw the English ask for peace a 2nd time. The reason for that was, as if I remember correctly, the first time they asked for it, I asked for some ridiculous war reparations, and I basically lost the opportunity for peace the first time. So that was them asking the 2nd time and me accepting. Peacefully occupy this time. That is what's left of the French army in southern Spain right now. gonna have to finish that off by doing a army prologue, as I call it. It's basically taking a unit that's taking a unit out of the army like a unit of cavalry, moving it forward to basically force the battle after your army has basically exhausted the overall movement of your artillery and infantry. The rest of your army comes on the board as basically reinforcements, like a second army. Here's this. This is France now. No? Yes, that's France. That's Paris. I've taken Paris. Country rebelled, which I knew was going to happen. I told you it wasn't much of a fight. This is just me polishing off what's left of the rebellion. Nothing dramatic there. Even though their troops are better, I far outnumber them. Okay. Well, the rebellion totally. Respectable army, nothing magical about it, but it's respectable. Alright, he's got one army left. Finish them off next. Well, by army I mean one stack of rebellion troops. Finish them, and then try the same thing here, try and do a prolong after the attack. Yep, that'll do it. Okay. You also see I burned down the college in France. I don't need it. I'd rather make sure the French people were less likely to rebel, so I'm building a gentleman's club. It adds to happiness, so. Here's the French, basically. They're attacking me again. I just keep getting so many troops in southern France. Just took Marseille. Now I gotta go back and retake Pas du Lac. You know, it's like a ball bouncing back and forth. Okay, army should be solid now. I have additional troops there that I just have as a reserve. We'll bring them into this at some point. Now, if the AI came with a second army now and, you know, attacked again what I call Marseille, that would be a big problem. But it doesn't have that many troops or that much income anymore because they lost Paris in that province. The French are still getting income from trading because I don't have any navy to speak of. Okay, here come the rest of my troops as a reserve. I think those two armies should be able to hold southern France and not lose a province anymore. Okay, let's see what we got here. Okay, just moving along. And if I haven't said it before, you know, this is just me playing this game, just having fun. I'm not here to try and do the silly things the game asks for, like take this province, take that province, you know, research this first. I'm just having fun, okay? That being said, keep in mind that, you know, playing the game is easy, okay? Editing videos, you know, taking out mouse movement you don't need to see, you know, hours and hours of me building things up, you know, sitting around staring at the screen. Should I do this? Should I not do that? That's the part that takes time. So, please click like and subscribe if you enjoy this content. Thank you.